supposed to
So
announce.
tape is rolling, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live radio. Get ready to go live.
Where's this Skippy at? It's not in today.
It's
Never
Thursday.
mind.
Yeah,
that's
doctors.
right. Get this cleansed.
Alrighty, quiet on the set. Getting ready for the intro.
Scrotum.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to the show today, everybody. It is Thirsty Thursday here on the show, August 17th, 2017. And, of course, it's freaking hot out there, I tell you. I don't care where you are.
You're not in Texas, so I don't think you know the definition of hot.
Hey, I've lived in Texas, thank you. And of
When?
course, when I was in the military. Thank you very much. Lackland Air Force Base. I lived there for quite
San
some
Antonio.
time. San
Yeah.
Antonio, that's right.
Ah,
Thank you
got a
very
veteran
much.
here.
Yes, I
Got a
know what a
veteran.
red flag is. Red Flag Day in Texas is. I've lived through that. You know, where you can't even go out and work in anything that's not shaded, for crying out loud. I mean, yes.
That's almost
Yeah.
every day.
And of course, you know where I live, man. I live further south than you do now. I'm in Florida, man. I'm in America's
Fogies.
wang. Come on now.
Fogies.
But at the same time, you get
The
daily
big one,
rain
too.
showers.
Big
Yes,
one.
we can set our clocks by the rain down here. That's absolutely
Yeah.
correct. Scares the
Hey, we-
living daylights out of the dogs, I tell you.
We've got some good news for everybody. Discord video chat is going to be coming in the near future.
Video.
So,
chat. Very interesting. Yes.
That's going to be interesting. It'll be with 9 people, though.
My camera's under the desk there, Jack.
Hey, why is your camera under the desk?
Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
Are you broadcasting live on one of those adult sites that no one really wants to look at?
What's that side name? I forgot.
Which one?
One you're talking to, the main one. I don't know.
There's a few dozen of them.
well, I haven't kept
do,
up,
do,
sorry.
do I need to mention them all to refresh your memory?
That's all right.
I would never.
You would never what?
Yeah.
Hear that loud? Hear that lousy?
Is the show over yet? Because I've got something to go watch.
Is yeah, you want to go see that?
Yeah, I need to go make sure that they're still there, and I need to make sure that each of the models is working diligently.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Multitask.
but neither Laz nor myself were chosen for the 5% of Discord users that are going to be that are invited to
I was chosen. I don't have a camera.
program
though.
every single day. We don't get selected. This guy
I know,
doesn't
I
use
don't
it
even
but
have a
once
camera.
freaking month, and
Not
they give
even
it to him. I don't get it. Yeah.
No camera, not even under the desk. Sorry.
Hopefully, I'll just have to close and reopen Discord a few dozen times to try to trigger that 5%.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been on for 2 weeks, I guess, right?
No, you haven't been around in a while. I mean, you missed that super secret few days where they tripled the XP.
Yeah, you're lying.
You missed.
Yeah, you missed it, Jack.
Jack filled me in on that lie.
I mean, they gave everybody $1 million gold. It's like you can look at Laz's stream or mine where it's like, hey, there's $1 million gold trade going on right now.
Cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag, Jack.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You missed a ton of stuff by not showing up to lunch with Laz and Jack. I mean, we got all the best news, and we interpreted it for everybody.
That's right. Now, of course, I see a bunch of folks out there chatting. I want to say hello to Eagle, Dead Spider, and Botox out there. You guys, regulars out there, our regular irregulars joining us.
You also forgot Grimace, Duden, new viewer that I'm not familiar with, Ajin, and Ethvim.
There's a whole bunch of people hanging out.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just talking about the people who are actually, said hello and are actually chatting. That's.
Yeah. Regular irregulars, yes.
That's right.
And you also have to thank Blood Omen for cheering on my channel.
Oh, yeah. Blood Omen, send some bits your way.
Yes, he sent some bits.
That's right.
Yes, nothing
Bitcoin?
but
Bitcoin? Sending
Not
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
No.
That's good.
Yeah. But if you're willing to send me some Bitcoin, I'll go
right.
register an address.
If you want to come join us, you can come join us, Discord. You can go to nbnn.info and click on the Discord app there. You can go into your web browser and type in discord.me/NBNN. We'll whisk you right on into the room here. And, of course, we are the only show on the air that invites you to come join us every day here on the show. Say hello and check out what's going on. Tell us what's going on in your world. Talk about what we're talking about or bring up a new topic of discussion. Of course, so a couple topics out there on that link I just posted, which was pretty interesting. Well, no, I'm sorry, I didn't. That posted the wrong one there. That was where to get a Gus ball, but I thought that was quite interesting. That
you can always find a Gus ball on Laz's vendors.
I was telling that story last night, as you may recall. You were in here.
Oh,
and,
I was laughing.
I was talking to Vooch, and I actually haven't had Gus balls on my inventory in God knows how long. But it's coming. It's coming back. But
it's coming back. Yeah.
For those of you folks, this person, I got to bring this up on screen just for giggles and grins, because they lost their Gus ball. They don't know where it was, and this was Belladonna Rose, and she had bought hers, I guess, off a player vendor, and I guess people aren't selling them on player vendors anymore. I guess people got tired of that one. Everybody knew where they were. Yeah, that's true too. Is Gus balls can't take hits like the old days. That's absolutely right. Yeah,
kind of worthless.
Absolutely right on that one.
Target practice. Is that Target? Can they make? Does that thing stay up now, or do you have to be online?
What do you mean?
The Target practice, the Target thing.
Well, we've got the dummies now. One of those, and we're not talking about you.
I know.
Is Sultan. One of the weird things I've noticed since they've moved all the information on their gold collection from the banks is that people aren't hanging around the banks quite as often as they were. But the folks in Sultan happen to gather now around that practice dummy and by the blacksmith. So there's still a nice little meeting area, newbie area over there, and I laugh every time because my house is like 2 houses over, and I'm watching these folks bang away on a practice dummy, and I'm just going, UO, absolutely UO. Yeah, these were UO fans who knew they can get their skills up, but I don't think they realized that, it's not the greatest way to. I guess.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel something while you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Well, the best way for the practice dummy to work is if you have a massive pool.
Well, that's my
it only
point.
goes up so far.
It only goes so far, and after that, I mean, I've seen people wailing for hours there, and I can imagine that somebody set it up, walked away, and the surprise on their face, and they come back trying to figure out why they didn't get any gains in the last hour.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A newbie with 100 plus hit points ain't got no experience. I know this.
Oh, that
Yep.
It's good for when you're in town. You got one more point to train up.
Well, yeah, it's good for those.
Yeah. So you don't have to run out. But if you're going to do a long, extensive thing, you might as well go out and fight something and gain something for it, right?
Well, I would rather, gain some more experience, personally, if I'm going to be spending it.
Hey, I'd rather sit on the lot and craft some scrolls or something.
I blew a couple 100,000 crafting experience inadvertently yesterday because I forgot to check before I started cooking. So, I am now 3 points away from GM cooking. So you better believe I'm going to GM that puppy now.
Yeah, you're going to spend that last 200k XP GMing cooking because cooking may or may not lead into brewing. Maybe. We'll find out.
I'm hopeful. I'm real hopeful.
Oh, yeah. Then we're going to have to find a way to get some yeast. So we need
check between your legs,
Jack.
Jack.
I was going to say.
A lot of yeast there.
My legs? Or are we talking about your legs?
I was going to
you're
say,
the one with the cam under
all
the
you got to
desk.
do is go
Straight
swab
that
his
sack.
seat over there. I'm sure there's plenty on that seat. But if you want some clean
Check the
yeast,
corn cob.
all you got to do is go over there between the houses down there and go see the baker, and the baker's got all the yeast you want down there. So, yeah.
Yuck.
And of course, once you've got the first jar, you can constantly
Of
make
nut
your
butter?
own of yeast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeasted nut butter. I love it.
Yeah.
See, Jack's got all that bread on his lot. Yeast and nut butter. Good loving.
Wait. That's not on my lot. That's on your lot.
All that bread sitting in front of you, that's your lot.
fungus.
Don't tell
That's
me
fungus.
it's my lot. Get the hell out of here, all that bread. Yeah.
Hey,
Stolen
don't forget the cheese and the sausage.
Yeah. He's got the bread. He's got the cheese. He's got the sausage. I notice he's got the long bread.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you can't go with the short bread.
Our bread's good.
I mean, you need to stretch out that short bread to make it the long bread.
Let it rise.
Move
Let it rise.
right along.
Dough rise.
It is fully risen.
It's fully. You gotta rise out of that bread, I tell you.
Video chat channel. What is it?
Yeah, go in there. Go see how many people you can find in that new video
Oh,
chat.
guys, man, what's going on with this thing? Unspeakable things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I bet you they're all shooting from the waist down, aren't they?
Yeah.
All over the place. All over the place.
I tell you, I love this shit.
Okay, so we do have a stand-up corner where they have actually reached a new milestone. We've managed.
53.
Yes, we have managed to get to 53 pages of the stand-up corner. Don't forget stand-up corner where the devs say silly things like, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today." And then something random gets written down. Eventually, it gets posted to the forums, and then we get to interpret it, so you don't have
That's
to.
right.
So, This is yesterday's stand-up corner or Hump Day's stand-up corner, where over in the art department, Damon
Waldron.
He said he was working on Perforce and data recovery and Moonbeam. So he's going all the way back to the 60s, and he's renaming everything Moonbeam and like Sunbeam. Yeah.
Flower.
So and for the record, that's how a certain guy that's the executive producer got his name.
Star, yeah. Star was a very popular name back then. And both male and female. Yeah, both male and female, by the way. I know ladies named Star, and I know a guy named Star.
It's weird.
But does the lady have 2 R's, or is that just respect?
No, it's 2 R's.
R-Star. Okay, yeah. Then Fletcher. He's flaming up some armor.
Flaming armor.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Oh my.
Yeah. That is oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah. Then after that, Ugly Fist. He's working on the tree creature.
Ent. I wonder if they're gonna call it an Ent.
Probably not, because you do know that Tolkien estate is very, very happy with suing anybody and everybody.
Well, you all got away with it. An Ent is a mythological creature.
Hey, the Tolkien estate will sue for anything and everything, so yeah. Well, I have no idea. The real question is going to be, when are the Headless coming? When are the Yettins coming? When are the Ratmen coming? When are the giant rats coming for the
Drakes? Where's the Drakes at, man?
Giant snakes.
And Drakes are coming. Yeah.
Drakes are coming. We have that in writing. Drakes are going to be something they're going to do.
Tameable?
Yes, they are going to be tameable.
200.
And then that also opens up the door for wyverns as well.
Wyverns, yep.
So then, let's see. The Almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. He's working on Perforce. And he's trying to make a 39-yard skirt with the Endless Cloth emote.
Endless Cloth.
I'm kind of confused.
That's the magic emote.
It's
the out of the mouth endless cloth joke. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can figure out that animation. That's right. Yeah.
Endless what? Endless what? I don't know.
Well, it's that emote that you practice every Thursday.
That's obscene. It's obscene.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This
channel is rated M for immature.
That's right. Should be I. I think we made a mistake on that. It was supposed to be I and not M, but.
Yeah. Then Reed, he's working on the Lord British throne. The Lord British throne is going to have a nice hole cut out in the middle of it, and you're never going to have to leave it.
You're never going to have
Glory
to leave.
hole. Yeah. Glory hole.
No,
that would be the hole on the side.
That would,
I know this is a new concept for you, but the person's not supposed to be underneath you. Well, maybe in your case they are, but
they're all over the bathroom down here, man. Everywhere. There's holes everywhere. Upside down.
We're talking the hole in the bottom of your seat so you don't have to get up. That's what we were talking about.
That's a swing, isn't it?
Where the hell is he coming up with this?
I don't know. This is Led Zepp we're talking about.
The throne, the shitter, you know. Oh, geez, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Different page.
Go get some coffee in the other shitter, you know, because that's about all you seem to understand is the outhouse. I don't know.
The gutter.
I think Mom wants to say something, but she's either laughing too much and she can't articulate it, so she's only going to type it.
Facepalm.
Yeah, facepalm is the thing. Now she's questioning.
I pretty much had a permanent facepalm for the last 10 minutes.
I noticed that.
I've awkwardly had my headset off the last. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Speak of the other side.
Oh, yeah.
The opposite.
Listen, lad.
Uh-huh.
Hey, hi.
Okay. Just say it.
Okay. And sword decorations, and perforce, and playtest, and rain collision. This is over in design. Moving right along.
Maybe
we
I'll
do
have no rain in the house.
Oh, yeah. We pay you? What do we pay you in?
Mm-hmm.
Just the tip?
Just
over
the tip.
Just yeah, it feels.
I was gonna say, I don't know if he pays. I know I pay well.
Samples. Give him one of these samples.
Big Papa over here.
We discussed this before the shows.
Hey, that's her words, not mine. Okay,
Over in design, Jesus.
The bees.
He's working on the tooltips, in crown merchants, and general recipes.
General recipes? You mean recipes that are going to be easy for people to find? No.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be on some random NPC that's loosely connected to what you're looking for. Seawolf.
Seawolf.
He's playtesting the Courage Path, as well as working on the Crags and Perforce.
Perforce.
Yeah.
How about a little Perforce? Got a little Perforce for me?
Yeah. Maybe List could tell us why we're seeing Perforce show up so frequently in the stand-up notes instead of other things.
Well, we can ask him that when we get to his name, because he's got Perforce.
Yeah. Well, I was giving him the. Oh wait, he also is in Discord, so he can type in both. So then Damien.
We had a little hiccup. All better now.
And interactives and high veils upskirt. Dan the man.
And the man Brennan.
He's been playtesting and perforcing.
Perforce.
Yeah, Sanio, he was working on playtesting and bug writing.
Bug.
And that truth quest. And perforce.
Perforce.
Lum the mad.
Lum the perturbed.
Working on perforce and interactives.
Perforce.
And love path. And localization. Whereas Sorcerer Steve.
The sorcerer.
Working on playtesting and perforce. And the North Shattered Hills. Whereas Travis, the energy vortex himself, List Rockoff, he's trying to straighten out the crooked shank in perforce.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, I mean, it's a technique that requires years and years of stretching out and practicing. And it's something that requires a lot of hands-on activity.
Is it crooked like
Travis
curved up, or is it crooked like curved to the left? Or is
That's Travis here.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I'm sure he'll tell us. And playtesting.
Gross.
And
I know.
And since List did type in something in game, let's go see what he had to say.
Was a crooked man who had a crooked smile.
Yep. Little hiccup.
Oh, man. I love this shit, I tell you.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to type this up. And I saw this on a shirt from somewhere on Facebook. But I think some of the ladies would enjoy this.
You're taking a really big risk.
Yeah.
Mom, get the pitchfork.
That's right.
You're the pitchfork.
They're not only listening, they're
Vacuum cleaner.
participating. So that's right.
Yeah, that was on a shirt that some girl was wearing that I saw on Facebook yesterday. I thought it was friggin' hilarious. I need to go find that shirt again. That image.
You're missing a word or two, but
I was going
Well,
to say,
yeah.
where was this written?
Yeah, I am missing a couple of words in that. Hold on, let me go edit.
Apparently God doesn't believe in school. Shit.
Yeah.
I think he's the English teacher. That's right.
Hey, the most important thing in life is the editor.
Is
Okay.
the word processor.
Yeah.
And the answer
Yeah,
key
yeah.
at the back of the teacher's textbook. That's the most important.
That's right. Yeah, the answer key is very important. Let me go see if I can find this while at the same time ignoring the tech department and what Bobby is working
Little
on.
Bobby Thompson. Damn it, Bobby. Perforce.
Perforce. Oh man. and he's working and Discord integration. JY.
GY. Rhymes
He
with
resolved some
JY.
tasks. Resolving tasks, always important. And a localization meeting.
No perforce.
No.
No perforce for you. 1 year.
Yeah. Wizard smoke. He's puff passing around the chat tabs and Discord integration. Justin said that she fully supports that message. Deathbringer one and only is
Come here,
working
honey.
on-
I'm going to be eating tacos all freaking night, I tell you.
I love tacos.
That's a sauce.
Yeah. After that, don't forget projected textures and bugs. Don't forget, half the fun is happening in Discord. If you're not in it here with us, you're missing out half the fun.
That's right.
Then bugs.
Bug.
Tassilo. He's also trying to figure out Perforce
Perforce.
and meetings and the store refactor, final deployment,
Woohoo.
and localization and planning. Our useless overhead group, we have Andrea, who's looking at the forums and playtesting.
Doing a good
Dip-
job keeping up on
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. The Dippy Bird
The bird. The bird.
is working on servers and documentation. Barrick,
Barrack.
he attended a meeting.
Barrack.
Woohoo! Meetings and hat rewards and promotions and spotlight and store updates.
Hat rewards. What are we missing there?
I don't know why is he bringing that up? I mean, we haven't done a hat quest in over a year. Maybe he's going to try to bring that back. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
No idea.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Hutch.
Still reading this.
He's working on Perforce support and
Perforce.
weather data. The Attenwood is sanity testing.
Ah, yes. The little known Rock Me Avatar as party hat reward. Yes, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. And love path testing and customer service and forums.
Forum.
Lord British. He's doing some-
Lord British.
He's doing some double duty on the Jira entry. In Jira entry.
And he's doing some Jira entry.
I think that's going to be followed up by some Jira entry as well.
I'm gonna guess he's in Jiroland.
Maybe, quite possibly. Chaos. He's trying to set up a new machine. And Perforce times 3.
Perforce.
And trusted trader accounts. And General It.
I'd like that. Trusted trader accounts, as in multiples. So
Yes.
either we have some news coming out or somebody's bluffing.
Maybe. I'd tell you, but I'd have to kill you. And then Serafina. You know what she's doing?
She's doing that wonderful customer service like
Absolutely.
only Serafina can.
And office administration.
Getting those packages delivered.
And playtesting. And shipping.
Wow. That's a list.
Yeah. Whereas the
Busy
Dark
girl.
Star, he's trying to prepare his speech for PAX Dev out in Seattle, and the weekly update, and community meeting, and postmortem questions. That's what our devs said they were working on yesterday.
That's right.
Not today, not tomorrow, but yesterday.
Now, why am I not? I mean, is somebody playing and I just don't hear them?
Screwed up. It should be in your right ear.
Nothing. Again.
I hear you.
How'd you know that?
How did I know it? Because I had the background music turned up, and again, turned up so I can hear something, and it's been awful damn quiet, so that's how I know somebody's usually playing something. It stops the background music.
There's a quick way to check to see whether or not it's being picked up by the stream or not. Look at OBS and see if your desktop.
All I got to
audio
do
going
is swing my camera around backwards, and yeah, I can hear it, but that makes absolutely no freaking sense that's how I have to be looking at somebody to hear the freaking music. I mean, I just don't get this music system. I don't see why my hearing works differently depending on how my camera... I mean, it makes absolutely no effing sense, okay?
It's stereo.
Stereo means you get sound in both ears. It doesn't mean you turn your head and you hear it from one ear. How many times do I have to explain that to you?
Well, that's how it works in real life.
Stereo channels. Let's put it that way.
I tell you what, I'm going to bring you to Madison Square Garden. I'm going to put Judas Priest up on stage, and then I'm going to turn you left, and I'm going to turn you right, and then I'm going to turn you backwards, and tell me how much difference you hear. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. You hear zero because you'll be fucking deaf. That's right.
Don't matter where it's come from.
Now, again, I mean, for those of you guys who are watching and listening to my stream right now, you can notice that I hear absolutely zero. You're hearing absolutely zero. When I swing that around, man, that music...
Be hearing things. They may be hearing things.
They're not hearing jack until I turn the camera like this.
Wait. Look in OBS.
Yeah.
And look at your desktop audio. Without your camera, do you see the sound bar?
No.
So not at all. Only when you swing the camera.
Only when you swing that camera, and that camera goes, man.
Bug report it.
Yeah. How many times has that been bug reported? Yeah,
bug report it, and attach it to a video.
I got sound on the right side, the left side.
Because obviously the way that you're explaining it is not working. But
obviously, it was working back at the beginning of Release 43 when we tested it, and you could walk halfway across the lot, and you could hear it from any angle, and then they broke it.
Hey, this isn't Judas Priest, all right? God dang. Yeah. Way across the world, you could hear it. Yeah.
Hey, there is no stacks of Marshall amps around here anyways.
That is just screwed on the left side.
Run the game in stereo mode instead of surround sound mode.
Is that even an option?
I don't think that's even an option, dude. But if there is, I'll go look at it.
Squirter's got one of those fancy cards.
Let's go see. Audio. There is no option in audio for that.
Got a $15 sound card, that's why.
Right. No, I think 15 is way too. That's out of Laz's price bracket for that audio.
$15.
$15 is his monitor price.
How about I give you $7.50 and you give me one channel?
$7.50.
Okay, so we still have a bunch of questions from that post-mortem thingy for release 44, where Starry answered a bunch of questions.
And yeah, Shroud, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, there is no audio setting for that in the game that I'm aware of. So if you're aware of such a setting,
sound guards,
and yes, as these guys are pointing out to you, I do not have a surround sound setup. I have a 2-speaker stereo setup audio, so I don't have surround sound audio on this computer, so you can throw that one out the window.
You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
Yeah, this is a 2-speaker. Yeah.
Hey,
what is going on? He's getting
moving right along. Questions. You ready for this?
No, I have a paid-for version of that. Thank you very much. So let's not go saying shit like that either. Thank you. Moving right along.
So,
talk shit.
Yeah.
Talk shit to me.
Anvar wants to know, can we get filters for all the skill glyph window or favorites so we can hop swap them easier? We answered that yesterday with sure. How do you plan to cope with the fact that you won't oversell deeds, but as players stop playing or place deeds in POT's land overtime?
Also.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was the answer?
Did we do Magellan's?
I got a set.
No, we didn't do that one. Because we didn't discuss that.
Yeah, Magellan. Yeah, Magellan.
Magellan.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's
I'm just going to call him Magellan.
Yeah,
I'm just going to call him Magellan. Just
hey,
because
man, I'm gelling over here.
Just
I'm
gelling
gelling.
here, man. Just gelling.
Magellan. Will we see incentives to PvP in the future? UO had Chaos and Order guilds. Will there be any game mechanics and incentives to encourage guilds to war with each other?
UO was you get hacked to bits if you went to the wrong neighborhood. Talking about
Yes. Answer is yes.
Yeah. Tina O'Near wants to know what's the time frame for investor rewards, and I believe you're talking about the seed invest rewards. The first round of items are already built and awaiting delivery. We hope to have the second round built next release. However, release 46. We cannot deliver them until we have secured the funds from Seed Invest and gotten everyone's account information from Seed Invest, and then followed up to find out which Shroud account they want their rewards delivered to, all of which, of course, takes time. We estimate 2 to 3 months to complete all of this.
It's gotta be in the hands. Yeah. Money's gotta be in the hand.
Will there be more baddie types and more dangerous monsters and wildlife?
Baddie types?
Will they expand the bestiary? The bestiary.
Bestiary.
Yes. More variety in mobs, the better. And that is in the post-episode 1 plan. We do know they are working on the tree creature right now.
Int.
Are you sure it's an int? And it's not a... What the hell's that thing called? A walking stick. Insects. We need combat insects besides spiders.
Combat.
We need we need a giant praying mantis.
Combat ant.
And then, so that giant praying mantis, make sure that in order for it to reproduce, it must rip the head off the male and eat it. Yes.
Sounds like my kind of Thursday.
It is. Then after that, Tina also wants to know: is there any time frame for getting the houses movable around the lot. Post episode 1. Remember, that did not make the stretch
Place
goal.
anywhere. That's right.
Yeah, that did not make the stretch goal. So I would say episode 2-ish. Can we get vendors able to have stacks of stackable commodities where
You
any
just
number of
told
the
you
stack
post episode 1.
Hey, yeah. Post
Calm
episode
down.
1.
Calm down. Calm down.
Hey, shut your pie hole. Put some pie.
Pie.
Ah,
I need some pie.
Led Zeppelin. The other
I
hole
need
is the
some
pie hole.
taco pie.
Right where? Oops.
And can we get stacks of commodities where any number of the stack can be bought, and that's also in the post episode 1 plan. Browncoat Jason wants to know, can crafting be made a little easier to learn? My suggestion would be that the critical role when crafting an item has a small chance to give you a higher tier recipe of the same type. For example, critting a maple crossbow stock might give you the recipe gray maple crossbow stock. This provides crafters an avenue for advancement, as well as a way to impart their knowledge, even if they don't go kill bosses 24/7. Interesting idea. Don't know if it's going to ever happen. Interesting, though.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep. Will we be able to hang hats the same way we hang cloaks? Yeah, maybe. We have a plan for in the future for hat racks, wall and floor.
Now, I know they've said that for quite some time.
A floor stand where you have things coming out of it. You know what a hat rack is, right?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, that's right. It's all part of the 2-year plan. I know Led Zeppelin's probably missed out on all the 2-year plan stuff, but just to catch him up on the 2-year plan.
The 2-year plan. Yeah. Then how about an Oracle confirmatory building home? I'm sure some entrepreneurial adventurers cleared out one and moved in, and that's a good suggestion. And since
Love that Oracle.
And welcome Nick Dizzle.
Yeah. Then after that, since the mid-tier loot bundles from Release 44 are really Tier 5 plus loot bundles, can we get some low-level loot bundles for Tier 3 or 4? Very lacking in cash. Yes. Similarly, can we look at value? The club that drops in Blood River Outskirts has a 110 gold value. I found the new hunting zone for everybody. Blood River Outskirts until they nerf it. But the one that drops in Serpent Spine Foothills has a 50 gold value and drops at half the rate. Yes.
By the way, they've already nerfed the Outskirts.
Damn them. When is the replenishing box of sparklers coming? I have a fireworks edition, and that's going to be soon. The Furious Farmer. Is there any plans to allow the choice of entrance when entering a town city from the overworld, or will it just be the one main entrance? Yes. Could resources eventually be used as decorations, or at least have tree-length logs, piles of ore, animal hides, etc. as decorations? Good idea.
Gross.
You think?
Instead of saying yes or no, he said good idea. So another awesome non-answer. Rose Morn wants to know, currently due to bug or design, only 14 recipes can be taught per trade. Are there plans to revamp the system or allow more recipes to be taught at once? Not at this time. Bigger numbers in the system like this make it easier for botters and farmers.
Okay. We're talking about trading recipes from one player to another, and you can only drag 15 into a window. Shall we demonstrate this? I mean, do they really think that people are going to bot trading recipes? I mean, we can do it. I mean, that's not a problem.
I mean, and it only adds maybe a minute additional. It's not like it's really hurting anything.
Oh, well, when you've got, 15,000 of the 30,000 recipes and half of them are teachable and you're trying to teach somebody, tell me how many minutes that adds and how pain in the ass that is dragging those all over.
Hey.
Teach somebody your recipe book twice and then come back and talk to me.
I don't have that.
And that's your recipe book with very limited stuff in it. Yeah, thank you.
My recipe book only takes like a minute.
Yeah,
Cersei wants to
wood
know,
pulp, teleport, and recall scrolls. That's all he's got in that damn book.
and a few other things. Are there any plans to head out to PAX West? No plans for PAX West this year. Sadly, we did not have the funds available. While there were still booths available, and it conflicts with Dragon Con, which we are already committed to. However, Star is speaking at PAX Dev the day before PAX West starts.
We do have a fun flight.
He's going to enjoy himself.
He's looking forward to this trip. I know that. He's been super excited about it. What? You just went deaf. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now he can.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Are you?
You're
I
back.
don't know.
Yeah.
Weird. Where was I at?
Oh, we were just finishing PAX
yeah.
Dev with Star, and then you were...
He's going to do random things and attend random conferences next year. Lone Stranger wants to know, will the Overland map get a refresh and how soon? For example, adding models to the Brittany Castles area so it's more than just a single house representing entire areas of the city. Eventually. Will the font change? Will the font change affect the books, i.e. the internal formatting that they have spent so much time to perfect? If the font in the book is changed, it will destroy some books that rely on the formatting.
Book
like
font?
Petaluma the chicken. Book font is unchanged.
A dagger strikes twice.
Any updates on the font Mad Hatter rewards? We haven't forgotten. The Mad Hatter cloak should go live in release 45. But wait, that event's not until October. Huh.
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I Mad Hatter rewards.
How are you seeing that?
And Ventalio, any update on the Mad Hatter rewards? I'm not looking at your screen, so I don't know. But hi, Ratty. Then,
okay.
You finally found it?
We haven't forgotten. Well, yeah, we haven't forgotten because the event hasn't taken place yet. I didn't know there was rewards going along with that. So,
well, anytime there's a player event, a player gathering, you can send a request to the devs at Portalarium,
I
especially
understand
there,
that,
and request a cloak.
You know, like the hat for that other thing. Apparently, most people didn't even know there was, and it's one of those things. If you're going to start throwing these out there, they really got to publicize that more than just a blurb someplace where people aren't seeing it. If there's something
you mean
like
this hat?
Yeah, that hat. Yeah, the party hat.
What the hell is that?
Wait, hold on. I have to look at this.
Yeah.
It's a little small, isn't it?
Justine said she was going to put me in the corner and put dunce on it.
That's right. Looks like a damn highway cone.
Oh, it's... Well, did you... That is pretty funny. It is like a small party hat, and it's not as large as the princess hat.
Yeah.
That's small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for you collectors out there, I mean, it's really not something that I would be caught dead wearing, but it would have been nice to be able to have a couple for sale out there, but that's another story.
If you notice, List has the all-important tinfoil hat.
I'm waiting for that one, yeah. I mean, they got to give us the tinfoil hat, man.
Yeah, because, see, we can go on to all the tinfoil hat theories.
That actually looks more like a Tin Man's funnel hat than it looks... on his head. Yeah.
You know what? I'm ready for that one to come in game. And that. What else do we have? What else do we have?
We have moving right along since it's about 10 till. We've got to bring this to an end with the questions.
Yeah. You're right about that. So I'll make sure I highlight that somewhere and remember to come back to that later.
Thank you for the follow. Letting those puppies loose.
Oh, damn.
But yes, at this point of the day, we got to tell you about that wonderful NBNN Trinity Avatar app available out in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes stores, or the Amazon App Store for all your mobile devices, where you too can get your Trinity Avatar fix on the go. You can check out the forums, Soda Map, listen to the radio, listen to our podcast, check out the marketplaces, and much, much more. Soda Help is out there. You name it, we've got links to it. And of course, if it's not out there, send me a message and we'll see if we can't get it into the app for you. But also included in the app is the NBNN Daily Britannian newspaper, published 7 days a week with news from Shroud, the Avatar, and beyond, as well as the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted on nbnn.info. And of course, you want to find out what's going on, Jack's going to tell you what's happening around the world today.
What are you talking about? That NBNN community calendar where Laz has aggregated all the available public calendars he was able to find. And if you have a Google public calendar that is not listed here, you need to email that to news@nbnn.info. And that guy over there will eventually get it added. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Britannia Time.
Yes, and 12s and 6s around the clock. You need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
Visit wrfb.rocks or radiofreebritannia.com to tune in to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with Us.
That's right.
Then, after that, today at 7 p.m., you can join Kazan Phoenix Fire and Malhari for their Phoenix Republic PvE nights, where they go explore all kinds of different zones and level up. And while you're doing that, your ether amplifier does need to be tuned in to WRFB.
WRFB.
For the 70s at 7, followed by none other than this show that gently massages
nurse.
your ear holes by none other, Nurse Justin, for Unmedicated Schizophrenia, Part 2.
Taco night.
Oh, I love me some taco.
Taco Thursdays. New night.
Oh, yeah. And then, final event of the evening is also on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that's going to be the Record Room.
That's right. Check out the Record Room. Get yourself a little rock and roll history lesson every Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. right here on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And of course, you know what that means. Time to go ahead and thank our sponsors. But before we do that, of course, just reminding you, you're watching NBNN right here on Twitch TV or listening to us on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, the only show that invites you to come join us 5 days a week right here live inside the game. And of course, most of the fun is had in Discord, so don't miss out. Of course, become a supporter of the Airy Fund and play for a cause. The Airy Fund bringing you community causes, gamers helping gamers. And of course, Think Pink, folks, big campaign coming up. We'll be telling you more about that soon enough. Of course, Coil More Wands, putting that magic in your hands. If you want specialty wands, check out Coil More Wands. Call up Arius Coil More in-game, and he'll make sure you get what you need. Scroda Music, Scroda's music service, where you too can have a bard follow you around. Do whatever you want for a fee. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Of course, the Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on out and check out Market Road, located in Black Rock Cove, down in the Quell region, right next to Exeter and the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience. And do not forget, they have a big crafting fair scheduled for this Saturday. So if you want to go learn some stuff, they're going to be doing skill teaching. They're going to be doing recipe swapping, all sorts of good stuff. So go check them out this Saturday. Contact Duke James Murphy for more information on the forums. Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag, like t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, you name it, he's got it. Shot glasses, coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, it's all out there. Shroud of the Avatars, great stuff. He's got stickers, you name it. Rild's got it. Comic books, comic book is out, by the way. Got to get a copy because our ad is in the comic book. Got to see how that looks. Get a signed copy for
it's
us.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. But if you want to save a little money when you check out at relicsbyrild.com on all that swag, use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchase at relicsbyrild.com. And, of course, WRFB bringing you all sorts of entertainment throughout the week. With us, Mondays through Fridays, the Deco Divas, Wednesdays and Thursdays. The Sarah and Andar show was up last night. They were having a great time. The GMC Top 20 with Arius, a House of Omen, Wake Up New Britannia, and much, much more. News, weather, you name it, we got it. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, keeping you occupied while you're sitting there doing that grind. So tune on in on your Eighth of Vibration amplifiers. And, of course, the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you just a wee bit about it. Maybe about Shroud? 3.5 minutes worth of Shroud.
Maybe. So we actually get to actually talk about Shroud Marketplace.
Talk about the Marketplace just a wee bit today.
Yeah. Okay. So Shroud Marketplace is a place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Every single vendor, all 62 of them currently, 62. Are individual players that are responsible for maintaining their own inventory and putting their own prices on things. So you can see prices from a couple of different people that are looking to be paid in cash for their items. And anything and everything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. From accounts to game gold to store credit to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to those extra special services. And by in-game services, that includes leveling, like Mal's Power Hour. Wolftam's shop, where they're doing some cheese sign writing. So if you need some signs decorated in cheese, you need to contact Wolftam's shop.
And
so to design services.
In Runic.
And even in Runic, just like we have here on the NBNN lots. Got to click on the right window to scroll around. You can see it. It says, "I love this shit" in Runic. That was done by none other
than NBNN in the
shop.
Big salami.
Yeah, I did the salami. I will admit that. I did it. The Deco Divas
they won't even touch that. They won't even touch that, so don't go there.
Jack did the salami.
Yeah. Then after that, don't forget Scrota's music service thing, where you can get your own personalized wandering bard that will do and play. Where's Scrota at?
Anything you want.
For an hour. Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, you know who to contact?
That's right, this guy, Lazarus Long, over at Laz Long's Weddings and More. We have wedding packages designed for whatever you want. If you want an island wedding, you want an underground wedding, you want a sunrise wedding, you want a sunset wedding, you want a beachside wedding, You want a bloodletting wedding? We've got it all right here at Weddings and More. Of course, if you're looking for obsidian towers, you're looking for necklaces, you're looking for Telethon rewards, come see me. They may not be listed in the store, but if you're looking for something, reach out to Jack or I, because more likely than not, we've got it. We can tell you where to get it.
Or we know someone that might have it.
That's right. So before you go paying retail, check out shroudmarketplace.com. See if somebody's selling it cheaper.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, look at the gold Kodos. I mean, you've got a couple shops selling 100 gold Kodos for well below
Seder,
market
stinky
price.
sewer shop, man.
Yes.
I tell you what.
And Armelian's Gold and More. I mean, you got to love those places.
I mean,
Seder,
look at
stinky
these,
sewer
man.
shop where they polish the living crap out of them.
100 gold Kodos, $65. That's $20 cheaper than the add-on store, folks. $20 cheaper.
Yeah. And or if you're even looking for store credit, I'm selling some store credit right now. And it's cheaper than you can get it by going to the store. So
anywhere from 10 to 15% off, depending on where you buy it. That's right.
That's right. So it is stuff where it's like, you know what? If you're looking for a bargain, you can find some on shroudmarketplace.com. And if you're interested in selling your stuff for cash, don't forget to register for an account and then click on vendor registration and start selling your items. But looking at the time, it is that time again where we have to thank the most important people around here. And that is you guys. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening to WRFB.
WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And that's going to be about it for us.
You guys, and we do it for you.
That's right. We got to get out of here. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with the weekend roundup for you right here on NBNN. But we got to get out of here. So till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Put your pants on, Zap.
Put your pants on, Herbie.